Well, I think by doing better what we've been doing and making sure that we work to our strengths. First, of course, as many people in Gibraltar know, our major market remains the United Kingdom. So it's absolutely correct that we should focus on the UK and make sure that those links are as strong and as valuable and as preserved as possible. There is much more we can do with the UK, even though a lot of our work comes from the UK. Our degree of penetration into the UK in many markets is still relatively low compared to other places, so there's a lot we can do there. And a lot of work will be based on trying to make sure that that access to the UK market is developed and enhanced. That's the first thing. Secondly, the importance of regulation and reputation. And Gibraltar's given a lot of importance to that over the last 15, 20 years. We've got to do more on that. The FSC and the industry are working very closely with the government to try and beef up and keep up to speed with all the international developments. There's been a huge amount of pressure on our industry and the international industry over the last couple of years with common reporting standards, more transparency, the need for more substance. All these things that for many finance centres have been problems, for Gibraltar actually have been an opportunity, because Gibraltar's always wanted to have more substance, more people on the ground.
What are some of the specific challenges and opportunities presented by the current circumstances?
I think it'd be sort of foolish to deny that we'd rather not be where we are in terms of the Brexit vote. I think Gibraltar had done an extraordinary amount of work over the last 10, 15 years to make ourselves from an offshore to an onshore centre in European terms. So this change of direction is actually quite unwelcome, and of course, if we had our way, we would not have had it, right? But there are opportunities. I mean, Mervyn King, the ex-Bank of England governor, only a week ago was saying that there are opportunities, right? There are clearly things you can do on the periphery of the European Union, which would be valuable for Gibraltar to explore. And of course, we still don't know what the UK deal, what the City of London's deal with Brussels would look like, and Gibraltar will be able to piggyback and to basically benefit from that as well. I think it's a time where we just have to be very nimble. We have to maintain those aspects of the single market access to Europe that we have, try to preserve them if we can, but be ready to develop an alternative proposition which involves working on a broader scale. That's exactly, in fact, what London itself needs to be doing, and the very thought process that we're going through is mirrored in London and in the city. So in a sense, we're partners in that refocusing and repositioning, so we're in good company.
What's next for you and the council?
Well, basically, we continue meeting. We'll be meeting always, and our next meeting will be, in fact, next week. We meet, as a monthly, and I need to meet with Christian Garcia and set out our priorities for the next year, stroke two, because these cycles of chair and vice chair for 2 years. I think at this stage we just have to keep close to government, FSC and industry, this triangle of collaboration that's worked very well. There are, in addition to the general elections, of course, that I mentioned in Europe, the issue of the Article 50 case in London, which has gone on appeal, and as you know, there will be a judgment in the next few days or weeks indeed. That will have a huge impact on, potentially anyway, on the timetable of Brexiting and the methodology of Brexiting, and that will have an impact as well, therefore, on what Gibraltar achieves with the UK in the creation of the single market we want to do with the UK. So I think this will be a busy year. The roadmap of exactly what we'll do depends on some of these factors and how that maps out.